79-71 defeat tonight against the Bulldogs. Could we start off with your opening statement about tonight's game?
You know, I thought, again, it's a typical semifinal GLIAC game. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough to score. It's going to be tough to every possession is so valuable. You can't imagine, you know, the thoughts that are going through the coaches' minds, let alone the players' minds, and they have to. We're on them to execute every time, to be perfect, to finish the play, and you know the difference in winning a championship at this level is a possession or two, or I don't want to say a mistake, a slip up, whatever, you know, a missed free throw, and it's that close in these games, and you know Ferris State's a very good club, and to play them on their own floor makes it difficult. They're deep, they got shooters, they got defense, they have rebounders, and you know they got a little bit of separation in the second half, and to our guys' credit, we battled back, got a couple stops. I think we tied it once or twice, and they made their free throws down the stretch, and you know with your 22 for 23, that's what champions do, and that's what they did, and credit goes to our guys because crowd started to get into it. I think it got to 11, and our kids didn't quit, and I'm proud of them for that. And we played Ferris tough 3 times this year, and you know we're 0-3, and that is certainly not a good feeling. However, when you don't get the ring, you got to build for it, and that's what we're going to build for next year.
You talked about the third time you've played them this season. Every game, as you said, has been 1 or 2 possessions. Does it make it more difficult or easier going into this game when playing them so many times?
It's never easy. It's never easy to find those 2 possessions to win a game, and it's never easy to lose. And on the flip side of that, I got to give Ferris credit. Those kids played hard, and they did what they had to do down the stretch. They made shots. They made shots Tuesday coming down the stretch. They made shots today. And honestly, I think some of the times we defended them fairly well. We did give up a couple easy ones, but we defended them fairly well. They just, you know, at every position they can shoot and score and drive, and it's really hard for us to contain that for 40 minutes. But nonetheless, in a loss, a coach can still be proud, and I am.
Cal, you led all scorers tonight with 22 points. Could you talk about your play a little bit?
I feel like my play comes from my teammates. There's not a time where I can just really come down and do something on my own. It's more of us setting up plays for whether it be a cross screen or pick and pop kind of situation. So I'd just say that the majority of my play comes through when our team's playing well, and especially on defense. I feel like our whole team starts playing better once we get a couple stops defensively.
Could you talk a little bit about your experience getting to play here in the GLIAC semifinal?
Yeah, this was definitely a fun experience for me. Last year we didn't even make the tournament, which was pretty upsetting for me, and it was just really nice for us to first off make it and then have a nice game on Tuesday where the whole team played really well. And just getting this experience this year is just, I think, big for us going forward, but I really wish we could have done something more this year. All those seniors that we have worked so hard, and I just really wish we could have done it for them and got at least one more, if not a whole longer extended season.
Coach, one last question for you. Could you just kind of reflect on the season you've had?
Yeah, that's a good question, and I'll tell you what. It's a long season. It's a grueling season. It's tough to win a couple games in this league, and to get in the playoffs is an outstanding honor. To advance makes it even better. To play in the Final Four of the conference tournament, especially after not being in there, is valuable for the group of returners. This is an excuse, and I don't think our guys are happy with it. We had some injuries that set us back early in the season, and I think it would be different if we didn't have those injuries. You know, Kyle got injured early and was out 4 or 5 games. Jordan Chartier played with a bad knee the whole year, never said a word, and this kid came back as soon as he could. A lot of guys are out, and they never really complained about it. They bounced back, and it's been a trying season in that sense. When you have injuries, you get frustration. But for the most part, our guys have come, and we've really grown, and again, from a coaching standpoint, I'm really proud.